This is a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So Gemini, did the morning musing for you yesterday, which was the new moon and solar eclipse. And then, as eclipses are wont to do, the day took a pretty unexpected left turn. I did have an errand to run before doing the full spread, and that turned into the errand from hell. So by the time I got back here, the lawn guys were out, and I was just like, I am not going to rage against this machine. Gemini will understand. So thanks for your patience. We are now, as I record this, in the energy of Mercury stationing retrograde. So I think that was a little bit of a part of it. I felt the retrograde energy more yesterday, quite frankly. But it's a good retrograde because it's in Taurus. And what it's allowing us to do is kind of slow down, reprogram everything that's just been forced through us energetically, sort of find where it fits. And take the time that we need in a more, grounded way to sort of make sense of all the messages and downloads that are coming through. So I kind of like it. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, so this can be relationship stuff that comes up. But you should look at it as being given the opportunity to have the time to make sense of it all in a practical world. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. I'm going to kick it up here with a card from Fortune Oracle. Get a little fortune card to kick off the reading. You could be here as a cross watcher for Gemini. That's fine. Sometimes the messages come through more about your experience in the connection. That's completely normal. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy this reading, you will consider joining us here by subscribing. Oh, you get the World card, Gemini. That's beautiful. World, card 36. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Well, hallelujah. Yes. The World, endings and new beginnings. That's the new moon is the new beginnings. Solar eclipses can bring about endings, right? So the best of both worlds. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yes. Your morning musing yesterday was actually pretty powerful. So I've got the photograph up here of that. So if I need to refer to it, I always can. I didn't do any other readings from then till now, so it still holds. Let's see what's coming through for you. I'm doing the soulmate split spread today. I will pull the cards. I will give you my general impressions, and then we'll clarify for the details. Okay? Okay. Wow. Yes. Oh my goodness. So when I do this spread, I have preset my intention that this side of the reading is for the sign I'm reading for, which is Gemini. However, as I just got done saying, you could be here as a cross watcher for a Gemini, and you could say, no, that's my storyline. That's my experience. It's fine. Just flip it around. But because these are general readings and not personal readings, I set an intention so that I have a structure for the flow. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you about this person's energy. How they're showing up in the reading is the Tower. Things coming down around them, paradigms being shifted, illusions being shattered, awakenings occurring. And what is that all around? Their present experience of this connection has to do with the future, the Ten of Pentacles, life partnership, a life you grow in connection with someone. Okay, now in the past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is interesting for this person. I feel like they were very much cognizant of, if they were going to make you any kind of offer, it was going to be something tangible, practical, reliable, predictable, right? All the bulls come with the Knight of Pentacles. And it feels to me like they were moving very slowly, but with intention and with purpose. And something here is getting shifted off of that certainty. And then going forward, we have the Page of Swords for this person, which means that they're going to kind of be on a path of either trying to deliver a message of truth or get some information that helps provide them some clarity before they can speak it into existence. So for me, the Page of Swords, and especially in this deck, if you look at her holding that scarf up across her nose, right, it's like the spire detective of the tarot. This page kind of goes incognito and is on a search for info. And sometimes that's just as simple as scrolling through your social media or putting the word out to people you know in common to see what you're up to. It's information gathering, but pages are messengers. And this page wants to speak truth about something. But they need like some information to shore them up first. You are showing up in this reading, my lovely, as the Empress, Divine Feminine. Wow. Really beautiful. And your present experience of this connection is, where is my Prince Charming? Knight of Cups. You are open to receiving an offer of love. You are open to receiving an offer of love from the heart. Nothing to hide. Nobody's got to pull any scarves up over their nose. Do you see what I'm saying? So I feel you are coming through in a very open space, very confident, self-assured, no low vibe over here. I feel like this person's been so careful their whole life, probably well before you entered the picture, and they need certainty. And they move very deliberately. And all of that is kind of being disassembled. Let me say it that way. Not dismantled, disassembled. It'll be put back together, but maybe in a different way. And so they're still now like, oh, what's going on? I don't understand what this is about, right? So I'm feeling like if I were to see any kind of lower vibration, it's coming from this side only because this person is being kind of shocked into a new reality. And that puts us all kind of off, right? In the past for you, Queen of Wands. Now, I believe this Queen of Wands made an appearance in your morning musing. Yeah. She was the blocker challenge. How could I forget that? She was in the blocker challenge position. So being that this is showing up for you in the past, that's telling me that the blocker challenge is you're very confident. Whoever you are, you're fully in your power, even if you don't think you are. Your receptivity and your sensitivity and the empath in you is what comes forward here. But in reality, even in unconscious awareness, you're pretty in your power. And I have a feeling that this person knew, I gotta really have a plan because I'm dealing with someone who's a real catch. I'm dealing with, right? That's kind of lingo for, oh my gosh, I don't want to F it up with this person because they're so enamored with you, so attracted to you. It's like the moths to a flame effect with this Queen of Wands. And I feel like it was a lot. And now this person's paradigms are kind of being, like I said, disassembled at the moment. Some awakenings happening, some paradigm shifts. And you're kind of like, well, whenever you're ready, I'm here and I'm open, but I'm not going to back off of what I know I desire and deserve. And then where do we head with this energy? Ace of Wands. So I kind of see it as this person is getting kind of I'm not going to say a rude awakening, but a true shock and awe experience of dealing with somebody who's fully aware of who they are, what they want, where they're headed. They don't wait for invitations. They take action when it's offered. They are open and receptive to an emotional connection and an offer from the heart, but they're not going to hang around for it, right? So the way that you're presenting here is something very different from what this person has been used to. And I think and I love that it's like, be open to new possibilities in all area of your life. Here's the new possibilities. Boom, done. And I feel like you're open to it. You're open to love. You're open to passion. You're open to something exciting. And yeah, for some of you, it could be brand new. And this person may opt out. But for others of you, this person will take the baby steps needed with this Page of Swords to be sure that they don't speak out of turn, that they don't say something that isn't authentic, right? But they're much more at the ground level, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's jump in and get some clarification. This Tower is Aries. We just had the Aries new moon with solar eclipse. Queen of Wands is Aries as well. Yep. Not surprised our devil jumped out. This person is in fear. Wow. Look at this. And we get that Knight of Pentacles from the past. So this person, the way they're showing up is, this is someone who's used to being in control. They're used to plotting their course very deliberately, very intentionally with a plan. They anticipate any roadblocks on their journey. They plot their alternate plan in case of those events. And then along comes you and breaking down that paradigm, sending them into ego, right? This is egoic fear and resistance. And sometimes that loss of control can be very defeating. I feel like things are I think this is a good thing. I think old worlds, old paradigms, old parts of themselves are being shattered. And it's okay because they're strong enough and stable enough. They can always go back to that method that they're used to, right? Because it's a method, it's a structure. It's like, a blueprint. Let's call it a blueprint for how to make their way forward and pick themselves back up and dust themselves off and exist in their new world, in their new reality. So don't worry about it. This is actually a good thing. This is growth and change, even though we don't see the Death card. I'm feeling the Death card here. And that Knight of Pentacles underneath is this person saying, you're safe, you're sound, you got a plan. You're safe, you're sound, you've got a plan. Well, it's going to take them a hot minute to figure out the new plan according to the new world. And once they figure that out, then they can drop that in to the blueprint, like furniture and drapes. Got it? So I'm not really feeling badly about what I'm seeing here, which is surprising, but because I feel what I'm seeing is somebody who's seeing the future. They're seeing their future and the possibility of it being very different from what they thought it might be. Not better, not worse, just different. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles in the past. Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Fool. So, I think that there was something that sort of got derailed here because I kind of haven't gotten here yet, but I'm feeling like you were like, yeah, no. I don't roll that way. So that's why I feel this person is having a Tower moment. Even though it's not their life falling apart, it's old structures and old paradigms falling apart because they need to. This person has been wanting reconciliation. They're exhausted from the whole stress of it all. They really want to take a leap in this new direction. That's in their unconscious awareness. For those of you who are new, welcome. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, my intention is I'm pulling from unconscious awareness or for what's playing out behind the scenes or rising up in the psyche. So we know this person kind of wants to break out of this old mold, and now it's almost being forced upon them. One part of that could be this solar eclipse and jumping into the wormhole of eclipse season. For those of you that this feels like pretty new energy, it can also be Pluto moving signs from Capricorn into Aquarius and paradigms being shifted. And it's very, very common for that to happen. So I just have a feeling this person really wanted something more celebratory and joyful, and they really had to be very conscious and intentional with every step they took, which can be really exhausting and a little stressful, because really what they want to do is just kind of leap forward. But I don't think that they did. And so I have a feeling like you made it very crystal clear what you needed, what you wanted, what you would accept, not accept. And that's now why all their control mechanisms are kind of falling apart, and they may be feeling a little defeated. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, yes. What comes through this, it's like the breakdown to break through. And that's exactly what I see here. All this energy is the breakdown to break through, to move towards something, to get beyond this turbulence and difficult energy to some peace of mind about how they see their future. And there's your Knight of Cups. And it's kind of in the same spot. So very mirrored energy. And we have the Emperor to the Empress. Okay? They're on their way. They're on their way. They're making their way. Let them dust themselves off, because everything that's going on for them, and that's why I do it split this way, so that you can get a snapshot into what their experience is at this moment. And it feels like it's been pretty dramatic. What I like is they haven't given up. What I like is that they're taking it as a sign that there's a new and better way to be. So that's an improvement. Let's see what the Page of Swords, and that's an improvement for them. Okay, I'm talking about their personal growth at this moment. That's big. So let's look at the Page of Swords. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Yes, we had the Hermit in your focus position this morning, or it was actually yesterday morning, but for your morning musing. And I feel like it's interesting, because they're thinking about, this is looking forward, the Queen of Cups, the keeper of their heart, right? You're warm. She's kind of akin to the Empress in that she embodies the compassion of the Empress. The Empress is the highest and best of all four queens. And in reverse, not so much. But it feels to me like this person already knows they can trust you with their heart. So that's good. But they're curious. They're going to be curious here because you've kind of made yourself a little bit unavailable. There's a little bit of mystery here when the Hermit shows up. Will we have wish fulfillment? They're after something that is emotionally fulfilling, but they're not sure where you stand because you're a little bit remote and inaccessible. And I'm feeling that Hermit is your energy, not their energy at this time. And it sort of leads me to believe that they'll have more curiosity before they take any leaps. They'll want to be sure that they've read the energy correctly, that they kind of know where you stand and where you're coming from, or at least how to find you. That's always helpful. But they'll feel safe reaching out to you once they're sitting here in the future saying, I just really want to feel that emotional balance and comfort and wish fulfillment. I just don't know how to get there. I don't know the right words to say, right? Page of Swords. I don't know how to appeal to this person's inner nature because they're kind of off the grid. And yet I know I can trust them with my heart. So I like how this goes, although it seems like they won't have a clear path. Remember, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and everything's being shifted. So he has to forge, I'm saying he because it's a knight, has to forge a new path. And that will be a little bit of a getting back to basics, Page of Swords. So let's look at the Empress. This is how you're showing up in the reading. Four of Swords, Four of Wands, Six of Cups. Beautiful energy. Whoever you are, whatever your sign, if you identify with this side, if you identify as divine feminine, you are coming through so powerfully, beautifully. I could cry. I love the Four of Swords. It's very Mercury retrograde. It's almost like I'm just going to go to ground. I'm open to this beautiful connection, my twin flame, my past life soulmate, whatever label you do or do not wish to ascribe to it is fine with me. But I feel like you're really kind of in a gentle space right now of reflection and all the re's that come with retrograde. Reviewing, reevaluating, reassessing, you know? If I'm feeling something's off, realigning, resting, re-energizing, recharging your battery, whatever it is, there's something here that tells me that you've done the deep cleansing breath required in a new moon before you set new intentions, and then whoosh, into the wormhole of the solar eclipse and eclipse season, and you said, and I'm going to allow Mercury to pull back on the reins and give me a soft place to land as I reevaluate the whole situation. So this is really powerful. I feel whoever you are that I'm speaking to, you're pretty plugged in, which is nice. Let's look at this Queen of Wands in the past. You know, a lot of us have been very disoriented, especially from March. March was a powerful, painful month. And here I'm looking at it. This could have all happened very recently, because your past energy is Queen of Wands. Oh, hell no. I am not going to deal with, anything that isn't on the level and legit and honest. I am not dealing with anything that is low vibration, suspicious, deceptive, right? Fear-based, none of that. I think you had some fears about what was playing out, but you took it as this isn't right. Nope. And there was obviously a painful ending because the Ten of Swords appeared in the morning musing as well. So I know that there was kind of a painful ending. And I feel like it could just be that there was a difference of how this person presented and what message you internalized about it. Because I feel this is somebody who's pretty much studious of human nature. That's why they move slowly. And I think they misread you. I think with all this powerful Queen of Wands energy, they read you as somebody that they could play it fast and loose with, and maybe more flirtatious, or even a little bit more chemistry physically based. I'm just feeling that Three of Cups. I am not seeing third party, not that it couldn't be a thing, because it certainly could be, and that comes up in a lot of readings. But if it was a thing, it's already been dispensed with, and it doesn't exist anymore. And that's what you need to be clear about. It doesn't exist anymore because you shut that shit down. But if in the absence of that, I just feel like something kicked up that you felt like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go back into those patterns of dealing with someone I can't trust, or who, works a good game, talks a good game. That's not what I'm all about. I think you had some legitimate apprehensions. That moon was your intuition really working for you, and done. And here you are now, open to, first of all, healing from any of that fallout, but also open to this opportunity, thank you, Mercury retrograde, to review it all and to prepare for what comes next for the connection. Whether it's with this person or someone totally new. So let's look at the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Wands, the Sun. Yeah, whoever you are, you haven't lost that powerful sense of self. You're still that person. And there it is. Love and passion is on your mind. You're not just open to it and receptive of it. You are courting it. Bring it on. I want to be happy. In your unconscious awareness, though, Five of Wands. Please understand, in unconscious awareness, the Five of Wands is nothing more to me than a sense of don't start none, won't be none. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. I don't want competition. I don't want problems. I don't want headaches. I don't want little hangers-on that you haven't told your not going to deal with anymore. Whatever the case is, it's like, honey, I'm a queen. Nobody's got time for this, because all this energy is so powerful that what's on reserve in your unconscious awareness is sort of giving the kibosh to, right? Like that. Yeah, don't try it. Don't play it. We've already been through that, and you saw how I dispensed with that pretty quickly, or as quickly as you could given the situation, because it may have taken some of you some time for it to all unfold. But once it reached that pitch of, oh no, this isn't what I had in mind, it comes to an end, you moved on, and you're still, I'm seeing just very powerfully connected to your inner divinity, especially as the feminine, and it feels like you still have so much optimism and happy, optimism for a happy life, a happy relationship, a happy future, the beautiful, powerful blend of love and passion, but something that is not forced, no push to it. Even though your Queen of Wands energy is coming through, no push. It's attraction. It is about attraction. Oh my gosh, Ace of Wands. Yes. I do feel with the Ace of Wands, that's a gift of inspiration. And it can be a reignition of the torch of passion. And we have this person being a little sheepish. They're coming at you, but they're not really sure if they have the right words. And that doesn't mean that that's a game to them. It means that this is a big changing event to them. So it's going to matter now. Now they're kind of like, oh, okay. So everything I used to do and everything that I'm familiar with and everything that's been my life pattern and relationship is coming through to this person as false and put on. And it didn't work, but I really want this person. I see a future with this person. But I've got to be careful about my words. Well, of course, because words do matter. And I'm feeling like you're going to be trusting your intuition as you seek this return of some measure of balance and harmony. Underneath is a Seven of Wands, which is perfect for you because it's very Queen of Wands too. It's very much like, I will not be pushed. I will be open, but I know my position. I know what I stand for, and I will face any challenges to my peace and serenity head on. But I feel like you're preparing to receive this gift from Spirit. I think your intuition will tell you it's the right time, that it will bring in that balance and harmony, and even some measure of integration, as soon as this person accepts some accountability. Once somebody says, I got to tell you, Pages, I got to tell you, I'm so glad I've been able to reach you because you've been a little unavailable lately, but I have to tell you all that's come up for me. This is unlike anything I've ever been through. Boom. Then you're getting some accountability, and it kind of completes the link, the circle for integration, and you can kind of rest. You can lay those wands down. So I feel something really powerful is shifting between you. And for some of you, it may be a brand new connection coming in. If this, person is the one you've been dealing with and they just don't kind of get there in time, they don't trust themselves enough to get to you, they don't feel the sense of confidence that's needed to approach you without doing a lot of recon first. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and someone else may be put on your path. Be open to it. Be open to it, to new possibilities in all areas of your life. You got the World card. Don't forget that. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. What I'm going to do is tell you the astrology, and then before I do that, there's a link in the description box below that will take you to the extended, which is going to be all about our Emperor over here, our Knight of Pentacles, right? This person who's having this major life shift, paradigm shift, awakening, whatever is happening. The old ways aren't working for them. Let's take a look at Oh, it will actually be a blend of both of you, but I'm going to focus more on their energy. We're going to get a message from them to you, a message from you to them. We'll get you a card from Spirit or the universe with some advice, guidance, warnings, whatever comes through, comes through. Hidden energies from this person, that's what I'm thinking of. And then the potential outcome going forward. So you can see what might be on the road going forward. Okay, so, and I close out with Oracle in that as well. So the link to that is below. Here's what came through. They showed up with the Tower. That is Mars, which rules Aries. The Devil is Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles is out twice. That's Virgo's energy. We have the Knight of Cups here twice. That is Pisces. Emperor is Aries. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hermit is Virgo. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. The Empress, of course, is Venus. That rules Taurus and Libra. Queen of Wands is out twice. That is Aries. The Moon is here. That is Pisces. We've got the Sun is Leo. Lovely. More Pisces with the High Priestess, and Justice is Libra. Okay, so when I do the extended, let me clarify, I'm going to push all these cards up and keep going with this same spread, but I'm pulling the two of you together, but we're going to get a real hard hit on what's happening with this person, strengths, weaknesses, challenges for the two of you, their message to you, your message to them, and so on and so forth. Okay? Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the extended. The link's below. Otherwise, bye for now.